grew up in foster care at the age of 3. The man would force us to sit in front of a TV and watch pornography. My punishments when I didn't clean or anything was to go in the room naked. He would videotape me, and then there were times where he would make us do things to one another. If not, we would be whipped with a belt. In that time, foster care isn't like how it is today. You're in a home only for 2 years, and you have to go to another one because they don't want you to have any form of attachment. I think in 1 year, I went to 6 homes. 6 homes, and I just would not fight. I wasn't in school that year because they had me bouncing around. I didn't get any medical attention because they couldn't keep me in one home. Emotionally, I secluded myself. I separated myself from people because it's you. If you got attached, it will hurt you. So it was hard to like open up to people. And then I would open up to people and then they would use it to hurt me. I just wanted a normal life, what we classify as normal, which is mom, dad, the picket fence. It's that fantasy world that everybody depicts to you. There were moments where it was just, if there were pills, I would want to take them. If there was a knife, give it to me because I wanted to slice my life away. I didn't want to endure any more pain. My mom was really strong on me, and she would tell me, she was like, just come to church with me. And I was just judging her because I was so mad at her. I was judging her because I was like, how can she be so holy? And how can she want to go to church and present herself in this way when she herself abandoned me? I just remember, I was like, I had this person that I remember she told me, she was like, you know what you need? And everybody said, you just need a cleansing. You need to be cleansed. Come with me. I know a lady. And I remember I spoke to my mom, and my mom was like, anything that you want, any type of cleansing that you need, you could get that at church. And like, I think for like the 2 years, but I remember like, it was that time where she actually stopped asking me. And then I asked her, I was like, Mom, where is this church? Where is this church? She's like, I'm telling you, you just gotta go. So then I ended up going to the lady because I felt like my mom wasn't hearing me out. Because once I went to the lady, she asked me to do some cleaning, and she did it. And I remember in that moment, as she started to do something, my heart just dropped. And when I saw, like, I'm sorry, but it was like, I saw like she did something with a chicken and she cut it, and my heart dropped, and I was like, Jesus. It was just instant. It was like, Jesus, forgive me. And after that, like, it was like, Mom, I need something different. So I came one day to the church with my grandmother and my mother, and they had a calling. I didn't know what they were calling for, but I saw people just going up. She's like, well, what do you want me to pray for you for that? And I was like, man, I've been in this abusive relationship, and like, even though I've come out of it, like the physical portion, the mental portion is still haunting me. It's still haunting me. And she's like, do you want to receive Jesus? And I was like, I'll do anything for Jesus. Like, I want to. And she just started to do the prayer of salvation with me. And then she started to pray for me, like to liberate, for liberation and stuff. I think like Jesus was the answer that I needed. The answer that I needed to live again. Like the fight that I had in me to fight people off of me, now I see how God has prepared me. He's prepared me to fight in the spiritual realm, to fight in prayer and believe through prayer. Like when I look at myself now, I see myself as a woman of prayer. When anything happens, when I confront situations, like I do it through prayer in Jesus' name. And I'm just so thankful. Like the Sandy now is thankful for the past. I'm thankful for the past because if it wasn't for the past, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't glorify his name everywhere I go if it wasn't for what I went through. The Sandy today lives for Jesus. I grew up in foster care at the age of 3. I was actually in one home at first. Actually started off in a group home, Macklemore, then went to a foster home with my 2 brothers, and we